You wanna rock, yo, non-stop, yo. You wanna rock, yo. Then here we go, yo. You wanna rock, yo, non-stop, yo. You wanna rock, yo. Give you what I got, yo. You wanna rock, yo, non-stop, yo. You wanna rock, yo. Then here we go, yo. You wanna rock, yo, non-stop. Then here we go, yo. I'll give you what I got, yo. Let's go.
Looks like we're good to go. Everybody took a bit of a murking last time. You guys just exchange the horseshoe up each other's asses week to week. It's like the gold watch in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's gold watch.
After work, you're gonna roll a 20-sided die. It's gonna come up a 1.
The dead zone.
Ice is going to break.
You're gonna eat some ice cream. Very nice.
Yes, indeedy. Allow me to take a moment to get your character sheets set up here. I should provide for myself a reminder about Willem.
Yes, remember you're controlling Willem. Just take a picture of like Mel Gibson from Braveheart and put him in a square beside Robin.
Oh my god, that's so bizarre that... I mean, I guess we've been manifesting his character. How can I set this? This character isn't characterly shared. Do you want to show to everyone? There, do you guys have that?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that's not the goose. That thing in there.
Okay. The party rests deeply, fatigued from their struggles and wounds. But from their slumber each in turn is awoken by Willem's urgent whispers. The town guard has rallied and is searching the ward in earnest, entering buildings and ransacking them, whilst calling aloud for the pure blood. Sadly, only 2 meager hours have passed, keeping the party from a wholesome recovery, and Willem himself looks pale and drawn. You can hear the shouts of the guard and the commotion as they go about their work, occasionally disturbing a gibbering local from their residence. And I will pass it on to you.
It is only a matter of time before they search this hotel.
If we go out the way we came in, it can get us outside the wall.
Isfahan wants to go to the windows and maybe investigate, capital I, the area, to see if there might be an insightful way away.
With all of my goods and provisions stowed in that damnable barracks over there, where would we go?
He's peering out the slats of a boarded-up window. Outside is a view transformed. The sky has darkened most unnaturally. The heavy clouds rippling from the clear center above the towering spires of the keep have blackened and are tinged with a scarlet hue. That preternatural moon now hangs, if possible, even lower in the sky, and its cosmic landscape has transfigured into the features of a colossal inhuman eye, pale, with an yellowish oblong pupil. The pupil slowly rolls within its wide, scaly lids.
It seems perhaps we are reaching the pinnacle of this evil cosmic event. We should be on our utmost guard.
Glib's going to suggest that we go out the cellar door and make for the Jakes in the adjoining courtyard. And then we can attempt the tunnel of which Willem has spoken.
Again, Glib?
I didn't recall you describing precisely how you made it in here in the first place.
If you could describe our fight with the guards as a world of shit, well, this is more of a literal world of shit. Glib will lead everyone down to the cellar and the boarded up exit.
You pry the boards loose. Your comrades eye each other nervously.
He's going to make for the corner over here, and then he'll signal for them to come once the coast is clear.
You skirt your way over. As far as you are aware, you were not detected. You recognize the eastern ward of Saltzheim. This is the industrial section that yourself and Isfahan boldly made your way through in your disguises, and you do see those same 2 sentries posted on guard.
I'll pop back around the corner and then motion everybody to join me.
Everybody make a stealth check, please. Isfahan, Willem, you guys are looking at each other nervously as you clank, clank, clank in your jingling, jangling chainmail armor.
I suggest I go in quickly, maybe take them out with a crossbow here, and make straight for the Jakes.
Perhaps best two to go simultaneously. Glib, double your chances in case you are set upon.
I don't mind going with the little one.
Come with me, Willem. We'll run straight to the Jakes.
Interesting plan. I'm with you. Lead the way.
Glib will start scurrying straight for the Jakes, throwing stealth to the wind.
Beautiful. Isfahan, you're nodding in agreement, I assume.
Isfahan's holding his breath in fantasy life and real life.
Razumith, I assume you're cool with the plan.
Yeah, well, begrudgingly.
Mates.
Glib's gotten us through tight ones before, so...
You see your teammates limp around the corner, moving at what could be called a sprint, trailing blood behind them as they go. Willem himself is screaming a Highlander's shout. Glib, are you making any sounds as you charge through?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So the contrast of your silence, your tiny form, which is alien in the land of Ghastly, and in the greater land of Oros in general, the halfling folk are exceptionally rare. The dead silence of this little creature scurrying conjure the image of a tonberry. And Willem, kitted out in his chainmail, screaming through. The guards took notice, but they are shocked.
Okay. So Glib's plan is to make it to the Jakes and just outside drop caltrops.
Glib, you sprinkle these across the doorway, covering the whole entrance as the guards give chase. Razumith, we'll turn it to you. What's going through Razumith's mind as far as a course of action?
I would hope that my companion would concur and we would join the fray.
I believe it may be the opportunity for what you mentioned before with your little killing string. Perhaps we could get the sneak upon them.
Let's do it.
Isfahan, as far as you know, it's a stealthy approach. You're twinkling on your toes as you come behind. Razumith, same goes for you. The guards don't seem to take notice. And Glib, you see Willem take up position, brandishing his family sword next to the blind spot beside the door. Is there any action you'd like to prepare or anything else you'd like to ready as the guards continue to make their approach?
Yes, so I'm going to be angled just behind Willem, so I have a clear shot with the hand crossbow at the door. As soon as they make their appearance, wabamo!
Death wish. Let it go.
So, to the guards, and you can hear the clanking of their chainmail armor as they approach, and they end up framed in the doorway, sprinting at full tilt, weapons drawn. You may take a crossbow shot, Glib.
I'll fire the crossbow.
Your shot goes wide, Glib, and they continue piling towards the door. They hit the caltrops. They hop around on their feet saying, "My toe! My toe!" Clearly distracted and halted in their movements. Razumith and Isfahan, you move another 30 feet.
Yep.
Sneaky,
please.
sneaky, monkey.
Willem, taking advantage of the distraction, steps around the corner and swings his family sword at the poor fellow ahead of him. It glances off of his armor and no damage is incurred. Glib, the turn is to you.
Glib will take another shot.
A minor wound which he notices on top of the caltrop in his foot. He is becoming more pierced than could be comfortable. The one soldier engages Willem, striking him down with his club. Willem crumbles into a pile on the floor, and the other guard strides menacingly towards you, Glib. Razumith, you enter into melee range with this character, garrote brandished in your fists. You will, however, have to roll for stealth again. Combat ensues, and the man turns from Willem and strikes towards you. Catches you. You incur 3 points of damage.
Yeah, Isfahan's gonna join the fray and attack this fellow with his kanabo.
He does the backwards over the shoulder block, catching your kanabo perfectly and preventing any damage as he continues his assault on Razumith. Glib, it's your turn.
Glib will strike with his dagger.
Now the back and forth parrying continues and no damage is incurred between the two of you. Razumith, it's your turn.
I think it's time for a flame bolt aimed at this fellow.
Razumith, your aura pulses out. The fire comes to your fingers. You cast it at the poor soul. He screams in pain. He still stands, but he's not looking so good. The fellow, not liking the turn of events, turns to flee. Isfahan, you are allowed an attack of opportunity if you should choose to take it.
He's going to pursue that attack.
The man turns. You see his guard drop, and the instant it does, your baseball swing connects with his temple. His helmet dents visibly inward, and whatever sensitive matter within gives up on him, and he collapses instantaneously to the ground. Glib, it is to you.
I will jab at him with my dagger.
Infighting in the jakes, the blades fly. Yours, successfully strikes. It's difficult to tell how, the exchange is so quick. And the fight continues. Isfahan, the charred corpse of the man whose skull you crushed, smolders at your feet.
Isfahan raises his kanabo, walks into the jakes, and just club the guy who's in there.
Yes. You attack, and this guy also does the behind-the-shoulder catch block as he continues to spar with Glib in front of him. And Razumith, it's to you.
I'm going to approach with a dagger strike.
Crowding into the jakes, elbowing between Isfahan and
queuing up.
Yeah, Willem's body. Let's hope there are no buckets around. Roll your d20. He catches your dagger strike. He turns his attention back to Glib. The fighting continues. You feel a nick on your leather armor, Glib. No damage. This guy's got balls. He's fighting off 3 guys all around him. Glib, it's to you. The fight continues. In the blink of an eye, your dagger meets his jugular, and in a spurt of blood, which actually hits Razumith in the face, he stands, and then his body topples to the floor of the jakes, dying ignominiously.
Well struck, Glib.
Isfahan, catching your breath behind you, you hear something. A double door slam. You may remember that the foreman's house, its doors were saloon style. And looking over your shoulder, you see 2 men in workers' clothes taking sight of the charred corpse in front of the jakes. I guess Ben's having trouble with Arthur.
When you guys talked to him last week during the session, did he say how he's doing with Greta?
It was kind of like... Right, Ben? Oh, he didn't hear that. Okay.
My DC character voice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I don't even know that Robert.
diapers all week long.
Where is he?
Where are the drugs going?
Anyway, back to
Alright.
murder.
Yes.
Back to murder. Glib's going to go out and point at the two workers and say nothing or the gods will come in the night. The little people will come and take your children,
Oh,
your
Jesus.
wives, and you. And then go back into the Jakes.
You can go ahead and make a charisma check on that one, Pete. So, these two men step outside. They see the little Tonberry creature come out, shout the warning. You turn on your heel, Glib, going back in the Jakes. And we'll go to Isfahan.
Isfahan's going to look to Willem and apply some medicinal techniques to try to stabilize Willem there.
Very good, and we'll just check in with Razumith.
I'm going to wipe the blood off my brow and help Isfahan administer to Willem.
You stabilize him. He is unconscious, but breathing comfortably. His pulse strong. However, you all hear the voices of the approaching guards getting closer.
Isfahan's just going to stand up, shake his head. I'm not leaving him. If he won't fit down the pipes, I'm not going through the pipes. I'll find another way.
Good man. There's something strange you observe as they near, their skin scaly almost. Though thick laborers they look, there's something about their features akin to a freshwater trout. You hear one man patter off into the distance. The other pair of footsteps approach the Jakes more closely. And we will bring it to a close on that note.
It's trapped in the bathroom.
Yeah. That Jake's is a bad place.
Okay.
I
Good form, Dave.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys. Awesome set.
Okay. Love to
Nice
Jen.
one, boys.
Love to Heather.
Nice.
To Lauren.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you, DM.
Party on,
Yeah.
guards.
Party on, Wayne.